All right, this is George Send, the guy from Pittsburgh. I am back. You'll have to come in, and hopefully, I will not have another troll, the fake Bobesh, call me a liar. All I do is complain about trolls. Of course, all Bobesh, because the one Bobesh was complaining about the stream, and then Perkle Pickle came in and complaining about the stream, and I'm getting tired of complaining. And I have a theory that maybe they're hacking the stream, and that's why the stream keeps crashing, because it didn't do this for a very long time. But next month, and I've already looked into it, I will be getting VPN. And VPN, as I understand, they can't hack the stream. And they maybe won't be able to come in and use multiple identities, because they won't be able to get into the stream to screw with it. So we shall see. And a little while I will. I don't know what that is. I have not reached my data cap for the month, so and people don't. So I'm gonna remove that comment. I don't know enough about VPN. I'm gonna have to ask T-Mobile, but supposedly it moves your URL, your internet around, and with, as far as I know, anyway. Hello, Bobish. So, but as I understand it, VPN moves you all over the world, and then they can't come in and get your URL and hack you, and that's why I want to do it. Because if we get if I get a $200 extra amount of money every month for 9 or 10 months, that's $1,000 I'd stick in the bank to buying a Mac Mini, and then the Mac Mini would fly. Now he's been blocked. He's out of here because I could look up my bandwidth with the other thing, except that it's looking for Twitch right now. It's not in, oh, there it is. And as far as I can determine now, the upload went through. But as far as I can determine, it's not working. It's there. It's in applications when I. All right, now I don't know. I don't remember the username and password, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay. Now let me look up. Since this guy came in, I love all these people that come in. I've never seen them before. I've never heard of them before. They start talking crap. And there is a way to do this on my iPad, but I don't have the iPad. And when I have the other iPad, it works wireless and cellular, and you may not get this streaming because I like to do video with my iPad again. All right. Check my internet speed. Bandwidth my ass. Run a speed test. Okay. And that is doing nothing. There we go. Hold on. Here we go. Took a minute. right. If I had the iPad, I could show you this. And it says, I don't know if it's fast or slow. Hip, 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 and away I go. Taking a minute. All right. Your internet connection is very slow. Videos can load slowly. MPS download 1.48, MPS upload 4.52. It's got to be because everything's running through the CoolPad. And I can't help that until I get AT&T or get the other iPad. When the iPad comes back, when the iPad comes back, then, excuse me, my right eye is hurting again. When the iPad comes back, then it will be Wi-Fi and cellular anywhere for $25 a month. I'm not going to sit outside in the cold, but you won't be running it through the CoolPad. It has its own Wi-Fi. And that's $110 to fix it. So, but I think the limitations of this computer are part of it. The hard drive, it's got the maximum memory, but it's just not a new computer. Now, let me try the other one that they listed here and see if it disappeared. That was interesting. Let's see. All right, we will try this again. And I don't want to go Xfinity because they cut you off every month. All right, we'll try this one by Ookla. Ookla Frananoli. Ookla. Sounds like a Disney movie. Ookla. All right, let's see. Ookla 5G. Ookla, Ookla, ook, 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 ook. All right. Ookla, Ookla. Tookie, tookie. All right, let's see what happens to this thing. Here we go. You know what? You are not involved with me. So go away, troll. Go away. Because I have no ISP internet consultant. You just came up with a new name to come in here and be another troll. Bye. See, they make up a new name, which is illegal under YouTube rules. And then they say, I do nothing, complain about trolls. They get blocked, they make up a new BS name, they come back with the same BS. No. That's a troll, Wizzo. Threatened to cut off my internet for a month? That's a troll. And they can't cut off my internet. Only T-Mobile can cut off my internet. All right. Now, here we go. T-Mobile. It's coming out of Fremont, which is 60 miles from here. This will take a moment. All right. So I have to move the screen down here because I can't see both. Okay, there it goes. Now, this is much better than that other one. It says the ping is 39 ms. The download is 10.47. And okay. Problems here. Hold on. I'm okay. All right. See, there is no Fremont help desk. Well, this guy's an idiot. T-Mobile is owned by a German company. I won't say where their help desk is. It's not in Fremont. This is a troll, folks. No, if I do that, it won't get the signal because it has to go through all the steel in this apartment. It's underneath my Mac. When I had it over in this wire cage, the signal stopped. I have not had time. Last night, I was still in a great deal of pain. I went to sleep. And I don't remember if Mr. Corn Dude was a supporter or not. And you got to realize it takes me an hour to go through this little tiny window of block people. Thank you, Wildcard Line. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very appreciate it. Happy New Year to you too. I really appreciate that. If people want me to go to GoPro 9, this is the sort of thing I need. Thanks to Mitch McConnell. I would have a GoPro 9 and an iPhone SE and then started working to get a Silicon Mac Mini. No, it still hurts. The left knee is not doing anything except it occasionally gives me a very weird spike of pain I've never felt before. The right knee hurts because I banged it again and apparently in 4 places. I can't show it to you, but there's a bruise here. It's swollen here. The ligament hurts. And when I get up or get down, I yell. And the skin was broken open. I hit the side of that seat with my bad knee. And I literally went, here's me in the seat. And suddenly I go from sitting straight up to going like this across the seat. And if the bulkhead hadn't been there, I would have probably maybe gone to the steps or out the window. There was nothing stopping me. That's how hard he slammed on the. And when you're my weight, that's a lot of force. How hard he slammed on the brakes. I'm not going to jump up and down. No. Are you nuts? No. Look, I got trouble getting up, period, and down. This kneecap has a torn meniscus and cartilage chips under the kneecap to make it swell up with fluid. Right now, the right knee is swollen like this because once again it's been injured. No, I don't do calisthenics. Thank you. And I think that guy messed the stream up because look, it's fine now. Yeah, well, I'm a little bit too fat to be crashing through walls a la George Reeves. Yeah. Although I might have the voice. This is a job for Superman. I'd have to have my teeth replaced too because I've got this slur because I'm missing all these teeth in here. And I don't think Kathy. Well, there are a number of people I would go after. There are a number of people I would definitely sue. What time is it anyway? Okay, I'm going to end this at 4:30 because I've got to feed the kitties before it gets dark, and I'm not sure when it'll get dark today. It may be dark right now, for all I know. And I play the lotto for another reason. It would be nice to have a house where I could have the little. I saw it named Fix That Mac, the little tiny camera. I think Amazon owns it now. The little tiny white box camera for $100. Be nice to see outside and know if I wouldn't have to keep getting up and open the door to see if it's raining. No. We don't. We don't want names of the evil ones. Please don't. So don't say any names of the evil people. And these people that say I'm a liar and all that, they don't know me personally. They know what my morals and ethics are. I don't have any reason to lie to anyone. I'm a poor man. I get $952 a month and change now. The $600 was huge. I could afford to give Kathy $200 for the car. Maybe one day I'll get an eye patch. My eye keeps closing and I can talk like that and do something about my throat. You know, it hurts to talk like this. But get a real bed, you know, exciting things like that. A car of my own or my electric Canadian AM FM radio MP3 player, which I don't understand why they want MP3 in this day and age. Solar powered headlight, tail light, windshield wiper, air conditioning, and heated scooter. That's $9,000. So, yeah, I don't want any candy man in here either. Don't bring that guy in here. I got enough trouble. I get enough trouble with candy, much less candy man. So, you're gonna do something. Click your heels, bring Glenda the good witch in here, and then I'd have her have all the tools disappear. That would be a good thing. Art Bell, yes. Well, what good would Sirius Radio do? There's nothing on there. I had Sirius Radio with Art Bell. And except for the Frank Sinatra channel, a lot of times didn't have Sinatra on it. There was nothing I wanted to listen to. If I would listen to Sinatra, I go in the bedroom and get a CD. Why would I sue a cat? Hello, Mr. Pussycat. You are hereby being served. Meow. Yes, I'm suing you. Meow. I'll take this to the higher court. Meow. Take away all your kibble and your toys. Meow. And your catnip. Meow. And the judge would say, what? You're not supposed to mention the name of these people. I just told you don't do that. So, big dude guy, you get a timeout. This is a very pro cat channel. I have 3 cats. You saw 2 of them. Little girl, Fuzzy, Fluffy. I feed Mama Cat, Kitten, Tiny One, Orangey, Gray, sometimes Pretty Gray, sometimes Chauncey, sometimes Ted's cat, Tigger, and anybody else who shows up. And maybe one day the wonderful Talkie the cat whom we haven't seen in months. Well, according to Fox, 12 senators are planning to protest the electors. But there's also talk by one Democratic congressman, an incoming congressman, the one who brand new, saying that Pelosi and Mitch are working to change the rules, so they cannot. But I don't think dictatorially they can change the rules without a formal vote. So yeah, I saw Mitch house. Mitch hates Kentucky. You couldn't see that. Don't do red spray paint on. If you're going to do graffiti against politicians, do not do red spray paint and red brick. Very hard to see. Meet Kevin had some kind of computer program that showed what it said, and it said, "Where's my money?" and other and F Mitch and other things. So, and they went after Pelosi, left Pig's head there, fake Pig's blood, had the thing 2,400 the Antifa symbol twice, and I don't remember the actual acronym for it. Oh yeah, I know. UBI, Universal Basic Income. So Pelosi's house got trashed too. Of course, as mad as the people are, 80% of the people wanted this check. But one man, one evil person in the Senate and one evil woman in the House for 9 months blocked stimulus for the people. And both those people should. I will never understand why the people of Kentucky would vote Mitch McConnell unless the Democratic opponent was so bad as to the lesser two evils. And there was something about Nancy. They said something about her role. And I said the only role she knows, if she drops the gourmet ice cream and it rolls under the table. And there's talk she may not, if the new House had no speaker at the moment, they take it up for a vote, she may lose. We could have the member of the Black Caucus, or we could have Kevin McCarthy, Republican. Yeah, she went to the salon with that. Well, you know, people like Nancy Pelosi, Barbara Boxer, former senator who my mother knew, came out of the woodwork this week. No one's heard from her for years. She said she was for the stimulus. I think I didn't read the story on Fox. But these people think the rules don't apply to them. And the Gavin Newsom recall petition is working its way higher and higher at more and more signatures. And I think he's going to be recalled off all these lockdowns, knock off all these dictatorial owners. The salon owner had to shut down and leave San Francisco forever. They were, the Pelosi and the leftists were, she's been driven out of business. Now, she didn't authorize Nancy Pelosi to go there and get her permanent, but it was on video. And Nancy, I don't think Nancy even apologized. Oh, I was the only one there, and I was told I could get a permanent or whatever. So I don't know how you get a permanent. You got so much Botox. You probably got Dow Chemical representative hanging around you 24/7 to make sure nothing sags. But 80 years old, and she's going out and, you know, when they have a lockdown, they tell nobody can get. I haven't had a haircut in months, as you can see. I need one. You're not allowed to go to a beauty salon, but Nancy Pelosi feels I'm different. I'm the Speaker of the House. I can go get a permanent, while you can't. and you have to follow the rules set by 9FU, as Gavin Newsom. So, do not mention the name of trolls on this channel. Do not give them publicity on this channel. I got enough grief. So anyway, now I don't know if you heard me earlier. Estes, thank you for joining the guy from Pittsburgh Parents Forum. But how I'm going to get the smell of pickle vinegar out of my forum, I don't know. You're in there now. The stench is overwhelming. But welcome. I got a new member. It's fun to tease. All right. So I'm not picking on you, big dude. I'm saying to the multitude here, don't talk about trolls. Don't mention them by name. Don't give them, when you mention them by name, you give them attention. That's what they crave. I don't remember the podcast I did 2 years ago. And they don't exist anymore except for the one I did with Area 51 drone. So I used to take the audio of the videos and make them into a podcast. And once I get my iPad, I'll be doing regular podcasts, at least 2 a week. I took calls from Pickle Juice of Happiness. Of course, the question is, what type of pickles are you using? I took some calls, some trusted people, but given the proclivity of people, I can't know who really to trust. No, I did not see the UFO for Hawaii. The New Year's Eve night, I was on the bus and my knee was injured, and I did a live video, and my eyes were rolling my head from pain, and I went to bed and iced my knee down and passed out. So I wasn't looking. I woke up about 1:45 and watched the Action Kid in New York walking around Times Square, and I never did see the ball come down. I just saw fireworks. So no, I don't think Mr. Corn Dude was one of the callers. So, because if it's 2 years ago, here we go again. It's cutting in and out. Well, I can't but we'd gotten the $1,400 check. I would have Kathy come in here, call AT&T, get the fiber optic internet, have a real router, have my TV hooked up to the internet and the Mac, all the Macs. Although I'm not sure if I'd have that much cable in here. Well, if they're Wi-Fi, I wouldn't need the internet cable except for one computer. Then you'd see a decent internet stream. So 80. Excuse me. $84.99 a month. And I can't read the small print without a flashlight. For 12 months plus taxes, internet equipment fee with 24-month TV agreement. Prices higher, second year, $10 a month internet equipment fee applies. But they do give you a $100 AT&T reward card back, so you get $100 back your money. I had them briefly, and then it was $115 a month. And at the time, I had too many bills. I couldn't afford it. So how do you know I don't need TV? What do you know of my needs, Mr. Big Dude? You're starting to get kind of annoying. That's very presumptuous of you. I haven't had television for a couple of years. I would love to watch television in bed. I get a little tired of watching YouTube all the time. Come on, guy. Cut me some slack here. But to say I don't need TV, that's like the trolls that say I don't need a computer or a GoPro. That's not right. You can't tell me what I need and don't need. Okay. Is anybody else having this problem? Hold on. Well, the other thing, if I get DirecTV Now back, I can watch sports on DirecTV Now for free. Actually, not free. It's 35. I'm grandfathered. I'd have to get it back in. It's on the broken iPad with a broken screen. I get it for $35 a month. Hold on. God damn it. I have an Amazon Prime on this phone right here. It works fine. It's things coming into my apartment works fine. I've always had the problem, even at DSL, doing live stream in the apartment. It may be because of the steel. It sucks. If I take this phone, I don't have the thing with me. There's a speaker over there, and if I take the speaker, I have a speaker that's a wireless speaker, and if I go down the hall into my bathroom, it stops working as it turns the corner because of the steel in the bedroom. Well, I haven't seen if those. I've seen those commercials for the router booster all the time. I've seen pop-up ads for the router booster. I don't know if they're any good or not, and I'm not willing to spend the money to find out they're a piece of crap. No, I don't have a satellite. I live in an apartment. We can't have a satellite dish in this apartment, or I would if I had the money. Well, what I'm going to have to do is, thank you. What I'm going to have to do is do some research on that. All right, guys, I need to get off this computer because my knee is hurting and I need to go feed the kitties. I hope it's not pouring rain out there. Let me look on the phone. Oh, by the way, for what it's worth, I was up during, ow, 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 ow. Bend my leg, the knee hurts. Get up, try to get up, the knee hurts. Sit here, the knee hurts. I was watching Amazon Prime this morning. I watched 2 episodes of Banachek with George Papard. The Santa was moving around because I hit the table. My arm. See? He's not moving. I'm looking right at him. There is a creature in here. No, there is a creature. There is a shadow creature in here. So no. It's the ghost of my Minnie Mouse. I'm convinced Minnie Mouse cat who got run over because people have seen, and I have seen him finally. There's a black blur that runs down the hallway behind me or in front of me, down the hallway to the wall of the living room window and goes through the wall. Now, here's my phone. And you can see it, maybe. There's Amazon. It works fine. That's Amazon Prime. And there's Banachek. That's what I was watching this morning. George Papard. So, no, I'm not. Because I'm not, I told, people shouldn't come in here and criticizing me. And I get enough of that from trolls. You don't need a camera. You don't need a computer. You don't need a car. You don't need to buy anything for yourself. You don't need to feed the cats. I've been getting that garbage for 10 years. Actually, longer than that, more like 20. You don't arrogant presumption. You don't presume that you should decide what I need my personal life away from this computer. It's really none of your business. And if I never mentioned it, I was asked a question about the internet. If I never mentioned it, you wouldn't know about it. I need a better internet signal. And when I come up with the money, if we get extra money, if we get a $1,400 check, I'll talk to Kathy about. Oh, now my hand hurt. I'll talk to Kathy about getting AT&T. I would run this back up. Let me run it back up. Maybe I removed it. You said I don't need television. Exact quote. You don't need TV. That means you decide that I don't need it. It doesn't matter how much you're a supporter. You don't come in and tell me what to do. You can make suggestions. You can make comments that are constructive. But you're not, pal. And that's the only way you can make a comment that I don't need it. If you don't help pay for it. And even then you shouldn't do it. You don't tell another person what to do in their own house. That's like telling your guests not to smoke or not to drink or not to eat tacos or not to eat Cheetos. This is my home. Sound like you said. All right? You don't need a new camera. You don't need an iPad. You don't need a new Mac. And I'm sick and tired of it. All right, this is George, the guy from Pittsburgh. One guy manages to, even if I weren't going on for cats, I would have been willing to stay on here longer. My knee is hurting. One guy comes in and ticks off the host. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll catch you next time. This is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Bye-bye for now.